Well, one woman who knows about this firsthand is the founder of Chicago Guns Matter, Rhonda Ezell. The violence plays out in her neighborhood nightly. Rhonda, welcome to the program again.
Good morning, Grant. Thank you for having me.
So, Rhonda, 500 homicides in a year. It's 2 weeks behind schedule compared to last year, but still, that's an unbelievable number.
It is, Grant. It's unbelievable. It's unacceptable. It doesn't make sense. We're on the path to do the same thing, repeat the same numbers as we did last year. It's amazing that the crime here it's so bad that we can't get a handle on it. Something needs to be done, and something needs to be done now.
Clearly,
It's too much.
almost all of these crimes are committed with illegal firearms. It is very easy for criminals to get their hands on them. Not so easy for the law-abiding to get their hands on firearms in Chicago. You know that as the founder of Chicago Guns Matter.
Yes, Grant. Criminals can get their hands on these guns in a number of ways, and it's easy for them. May it be someone purchasing guns in another state, bringing them in, selling them to the people here in the city of Chicago, the gang members and things of that nature. We have the rail cars that have been being robbed, where hundreds and hundreds of firearms have been stolen and on the streets of the city of Chicago. So the law-abiding citizens are having the toughest time getting a firearm legally. It's still red tape. So it's a lot to go through, but we want to make sure that we can help those people when they decide they want to step up and say, hey, I want to exercise my rights and I want to protect myself.
Believe me when I say it seems like City Hall does not care about the law-abiding citizens. It takes a lot for me to come to this conclusion because it's something very hard to believe that elected officials wouldn't care about the people they represent. But I don't know what other conclusion you can come to when the law-abiding cannot protect themselves in a city that is plagued with violence.
Well, I'm not the one to get into the political arena because I try to keep myself out of that, but guns and politics is connected. It's married. It's a married situation. But nevertheless, the politicians here, they see what's going on. They try to downplay the crime. And as far as them caring, probably not. They didn't want it in the first place. A lot of people here, our politicians, they had voted against concealed carry, but at the same time, they have concealed carry licenses, and we know that for sure. So I don't know what it's going to take for the politicians here to sit down and just accept what's in the Constitution, what they took an oath to uphold when they took their jobs and they took their positions, because they the one agreed, to taking the job and fighting for their constituents. And we know for years now, when they get in these positions and they may it be in City Hall or wherever, they do something totally different. And it's sad because the people here, the law-abiding citizens, are the ones that are following the rules and regulations. They are the ones that need to be able to protect themselves, because you can look at the surface and see that the crime is not going to stop. It's going to continue. It's going to continue. So I don't know what it's going to take for them to accept and understand. They know it humanly, but politically, they have their own agenda.